Hello Internet, time for another Captain RedBeard review. Today we got the MS-04 Sazabi mobile suit from Zeon. It's Char Aznable's mobile suit, customized for new type pilots. Let me go ahead and we'll start the show here for you. As you can see, it is in the classic red comet collars. Of course, Char Aznable always loves his red mobile suits. And it is a large one. This thing, compared to other mobile suit models, is massive. For being a 1/44 scale, he stands as tall as some of the 1/100 scale models that I have. I'll do a size comparison here in a little bit. I'll start off with the actual review itself. We'll start with, he does have a spot for a stand, as you can see with my GP base stand here. We'll take him off and do some of the normal articulations. See, in his legs, he does have some pretty good movement in the legs. As you can see there, he's got quite a few boosters that are in the leg portion. There's a total of 4 in each leg. Let's see, he's got a single joint in the knee, but because of the massive back skirt, he can't move it back too far. The front, you can get his leg up pretty good for, say, a dynamic kick pose or something like that. The front skirt does not limit too much on the front movement. On the side movement, the side skirt's not doing too bad for him. It does let him get a pretty good side movement there. It does not pop off when doing it. It actually stops before it even hits the side skirt. See, the side skirts do move up and down. Has a little bit of rotation there because it's on a ball joint. The side skirts themselves do have even more boosters. That's one thing about this kit. Many boosters. Let's see. Arms has a pretty good articulation in the arm. I like how the shoulder pad has moving parts with it. Sorry for the movement, doing this on a little bit of a rickety table. You got a extra part here that moves up and down, which is, of course, as I said, more boosters. I really like that even though it's very simple, it has good collar separation in the hoses in the waist here. In this spot here, and also these vents, or I think these may be Vulcan guns that are in the shoulder pads. I'd have to check the book to double see here. See his waist movement, not much. He's got almost nil left to right movement. His back and forth is not much at all. And then his head, we got some articulations, got some left to right. I don't believe you can get a full 360 on him. The way his head's mounted, it does have a ball joint, but then it also has an extra slide in there. So if you had him flying, you could get an extra look up, or if he was like looking up at, like, say, a larger mobile suit or something like that, you could get a good look up pose on him. On the back here, I'll cover these maybe just a little bit more when we get to the weapons, but we got his funnels, which have articulation just in the launchers. They can go up and down, and they can also move out to where you can have them in a different pose for the launching. In the back, we got that massive back skirt that I mentioned. That thing is just a big plastic brick. has a little bit of in and out. And then we also have these, I think these are fuel canister tanks for flying in space. They have a little bit of articulation there. And then there is one more booster here that has a little bit of up and down motion with it. The other two boosters here are just fixed. Let's see. Before we get to the weapons, let's do the comparison. Like I said, he is a large mobile suit. He does stand as big as some of my 1/100 scales. I'm going to put a 1/44 scale gem beside him to see how small in comparison it is. And then I will put my 1/100 master grade scale heavy arms beside him and see that he is basically the same size height wise and a little bit more bulky. So very good comparison. Just like I said, massive mobile suit for being a 1/44 scale. Next we'll touch on the weapons. He comes with a, I believe this is actually a custom beam rifle to this mobile suit for the custom type for him. Has a hand that's built around that gun. Well, you build it around so it holds it well. You can swap it out for other hands. Got his other hand right now on his, I guess you could call a standard beam saber, but the particle effect on those are pretty good. It is not just the normal round beam saber, it actually has some flair to it. And then next we have his beam axe, which also doubles as a large beam saber. Let me show you both sides of it. I'm going to take it off screen for a second to put on the beam axe part, and then I will take it off again to show the beam sword style. Here is the beam axe, the first mode of it, which, I mean, for being a high grade, all these extra effect parts are awesome. Very nice look to it. Has basically what I would call almost like a glow look. So that you can see that better. Let's hold that up a little bit closer. Now let me take it back off camera. We'll show the beam saber. This one's a little more trickier. There we go. Alright. There is the beam sword. Again, it has the very good detail that I'm very impressed with being in a high grade. Just normally you don't get this good of effect parts with a high grade machine. Next we will do his shield, which to match him is a massive piece of art. Just this thing is basically size-wise almost to his shoulders. To compare it, and it's bigger than that HG gem. And he could hide his whole body behind it. The nice thing about the shield is you can actually take that beam saber and it stows away back there, A, so if you have them in a different pose or something like that, you're not losing the parts. B, it's true to the anime for the storage aspect. See, the last thing that we have on store here is his funnels. Let's get him a little bit closer here so we can see these. Now this is one part that I don't want to say disappointed me, but with as much work as they put into the rest of the model, I'm kind of wondering why I didn't get the extra parts that I should have for this. These are the funnels that would shoot off, and he can control those, and it has even these extra parts to where you could put these as an effect, make it look like they're shooting off the shoulder. But this model, unlike the Jagdoga, that is a very similar model to this, did not come with the extra clear parts to make the effect to where it looks like they're shooting off. I may take those from the Jagdoga just so I can make it look like that for this particular mobile suit, just because I think it would look better on this one anyways. Or I may split it up. May have that one have 3 funnels coming off of it on one shoulder, and then have this one beside it with 3 funnels coming off the other shoulder. Just have to see what the muse gets me. As for that, that is pretty much it for this particular mobile suit. It is one of my favorites. I was excited to build it. Next up, we're going to have the Zagok E. Actually, on my Facebook page, I had some friends vote for my next model, and that's going to be the one that comes up. So that will be exciting. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share. Get my name out there. I'm trying to get into the world of Gunpla videos, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching another RedBeard review.